Howdy, Frank Show. Let's get Nitro in here.
We've been waiting all morning.
Is Dan here now? We've been running late.
So much to talk about.
Where is Dan? Get him in here. There he is. Good to see you, man.
Hey, is my rectum safe?
I think it's safe. It's
I've
safe.
been hearing things over in the back room. I have to put something in a weird place to lose weight.
Dan's like, what the hell kind of show did I agree to go on? My God.
It's one of those things. You've always had that quest for the perfect body.
Just cut to the chase.
And he
Do I
had
have
it.
to put something in my rectum? Well, that's what I want to know. If it is, I'm going home.
You don't have to do that today.
Oh, today.
Not today. Now, this is they discovered that microbes in your gut that help with digestion and everything, that obese people have a different type of microbe than skinny people, and you can transfer fecal transfers of fecal
From a skinny
matter
person.
from a skinny person to an overweight person, and it'll make them lose weight.
Oh my God! Just come do the Gladiator Rock
Right?
and Run with you guys
Way
at the
easier.
Rose Bowl, September 28th.
I'm
and
so
you know what?
excited.
Hey, and I heard your quest to be in shape. You look great.
Oh,
Thank
I
you.
mean, you look.
we're-
Not you.
Talking about Heidi.
I like your beard. I like the watch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you look good. We have the same watch. So, yeah, we're like in the cool club, but you look great.
Thanks,
yeah.
Dan. I appreciate it.
And the new thing, like, for me, I've been in the fitness game for 35 years. And what's really changed my life and it brought me back to fitness is CrossFit.
Yeah.
You guys have to try CrossFit. You'll love it. You'll love CrossFit.
You won't love it if you're not in shape, right?
No, that's the best and the fastest way to get in shape is through a CrossFit gym. Go
I
there.
heard that no matter, because I do Insanity, I've done P90X, I'm a runner, all that kind of stuff.
That's the funniest thing
Right?
you said all
I
day.
know. But I heard that no matter how good a shape you think you're in, you do a CrossFit class and you throw up usually the first time.
Well, it's all about high intensity functional movements. I won't bore you guys with the science of it, but for someone who's been in the game for 35 years, I went to a CrossFit gym about a year and a half ago, and it completely reinvigorated my love for fitness. And it's got that camaraderie and community to
Right.
it, so you feel like you're part of a team again.
Yeah.
I go to Horsepower, out in the valley, which is great. But there's great places all over.
I think I might just eat a piece of skinny people poop. I don't know. This,
Oh my God, no!
This CrossFit. I mean, I think there's a gym over here, Dogtown CrossFit.
Dogtown's fantastic.
Right
They had a
here.
couple of the champs in the CrossFit games. Rebecca Voigt and someone else out there. It's a fantastic
I was
place.
over right across the street from that Dogtown CrossFit, eating a falafel.
You were at the
There's
AM/PM.
There's a nice Greek restaurant right there. I was eating a falafel, looking out the window, watching them run around the block, and they were all like specimens of humans.
Just shredded.
Is there? I mean, like you said,
But they don't start out that way. It transforms your body quickly, and you're talking seriously. You're talking about ingesting or injecting fecal matter.
Yeah.
It's so much easier to train
Just
hard.
do a little clean and jerk and some snatches.
We love snatch.
some snatch.
We love snatch. That's one of the best things about CrossFit.
on.
You can just say, walk up the girl and say, nice snatch. and you can totally get away with it. Nice snatch, honey.
She
They're like,
actually thanks you.
yeah, exactly.
Thank you.
Because I'm like that guy where someone says pianist, I laugh
We're
still.
all in the third grade still.
I still laugh.
Now, with your experience on American Gladiator back in the day, you actually wrote a book about your memoir, True Story of Roy.
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
Yeah.
I was a screenwriter for 15, 18 years, and when it came chance to, tell the story, I thought it was interesting. And something about, having a little Jack Daniels when you're in a room and you're writing alone, things seem like a good time. Let's
I
be
really
open.
need to be honest.
Yeah, and you're like, right, gladiator tears are trickling down in spandex. They come down like in red, white, and blue spandex droplets. And you're like, people are going to love this. And about a year later, you're like, ooh. And 2 years later, you're like, oh, I wrote that.
It's not
That's
going away.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But with all the athletes now getting busted for performance enhancing drugs, and you being so open and honest about how you did so much of it in your quest to be the ultimate athlete and doing your own stunts and everything, that's your business. That
Right. Why not give yourself the edge?
That your true health was completely secondary.
Yeah, it's hard. It's really hard. Back then, it was a different time where steroids were not illegal. We didn't know much about them.
There was a time when they weren't illegal. I didn't know that.
You're so. Look how young you are.
no, I just
look
thought-
at your skin. Let me touch your skin. You had a day over 25.
God, I love you.
So there was a time when they weren't illegal, like in the late early 80s.
So there was no sneaking them. You were just like, hey, I need some.
Well, no, it wasn't part of the zeitgeist like it is now. It wasn't like
Okay.
steroids, and there were these thoughts and stuff about them. It was like steroids, and it was like, well, what's that? You know, it's something you get from your doctor. They make you bigger, stronger, faster.
Right.
A few people like Schwarzenegger and these other people may be using them. This was back in the day. And you're like, well, God,
I want to
if
look
they-
like that.
Yeah, if they did it and I can get it from my doctor, why don't I just go get it? You know, so on my 17th, when I was 17 and a half years old after a football injury, I went over and saw the doctor in San Gabriel Valley, and he said, no, you got to be 18. So my 18th birthday, I think my dad gave me like $162. So I went down and saw a doctor, and that's when that cycle started.
And you loved it.
For a while, I loved it.
No,
yeah.
I was reading where you gained like 60 pounds of muscle in 10 weeks or something.
Oh, everything's bigger on TV.
30 pounds of muscle. Something
Everything's
great.
bigger on TV.
Yeah.
No, the challenge with it is it does work, but there are ramifications. You know, just like anything, you
Right.
overdo anything, and you know, it's a weird topic right now, and. You know, I think there's a lot of people still in professional athletics using them, and I'm not out to point the finger. I just think there's a few that get caught.
Right.
And all the guys like in baseball right now who have gotten caught, they didn't get caught through their testing. They got caught at this biogenesis lab because someone was upset and they turned them in.
Ugh.
So the testing isn't great, but it's like, look, if they're going to do it, do it. If they're not, and let's just make it a equal playing field.
Dan Nitro Clark's hanging out with us. We are going to do the Gladiator Rock and Run.
No way.
basically-
Wait,
this is a
you're doing it.
I'm doing it too.
Yeah. We're gonna
I
do
said,
it.
now, is there also people out there with stretchers that can pull me through the mud and the ice and as far as the things you got to do? I know
I'm
there's
only worried
crawling
about the
through-
polar-
There's crawling through mud.
Yeah, I can do that.
Well, the men love the polar bear plunge because you know it's going to be hot out, and women, we're 50% women. It's
Okay.
and you're wearing these little tiny outfits.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you go in this plunge, and it's ba-bing. So men love it for that reason.
Right.
Men don't like it when they go in when they're wearing tight shorts.
You're
So it's men don't wear the tight shorts.
Yeah, do a little baggy short.
But you know, for it helps to also raise money for Talk About Curing Autism, which
Right.
is based in Orange County, and cumulatively over the last few years, I think we raised $200,000 for them.
Incredible.
So it's a fantastic experience, and don't be afraid; it's for everybody.
And it's fun, right? I mean,
It
you don't
is
have
fun.
to be like, oh my God, I can't get over that wall.
Is
I
it
guess,
individual or is it team?
Both. You can come individual or team. Our competitive waves are in the morning. Those are the 10K. So if you're in it to win it, then you go then. If you just want to go with a group of friends and finish and have a great day, listen to some bands, music, get a Sierra Nevada beer, which you get for free, get a Gladiator t-shirt.
Oh,
get some
nice.
Wait.
My God.
I
Free
brought
beer?
I brought you very
Is that
cool-
like at the 1.5 mile mark?
These are the finishers medals. You guys can't see them home, but they're badass.
They can see
they
them.
can.
We're
Oh, they
on
can?
camera.
We're on
Yeah,
camera
you're
right
on
now. There
camera.
you
Say
go.
hi to the people.
He's a
Yo,
badass.
look how grown up you
Look
guys
at
all are. I can't.
this.
Well, you got to earn that. I want those back before I
Commit,
leave.
all right.
crush, conquer.
That's
That
fair.
is-
That's
that-
fair.
that-
That's
that
really
is-
cool.
So they got a little rock and roll guitar there because that just
cool.
gives you like an idea, you guys at home.
We're gonna get one of those, Frank.
That gives you an idea. You know, we're a challenge, but we're also fun, man. You get to come out and kick ass for a day, be a gladiator for a day.
This is fun. I mean, I participated in some mini triathlons.
Oh God, I hate those. They're hard.
They're hard.
The swimming would be
scariest,
killer.
The scariest thing is the swim in the beginning when you feel like you're like salmon and you feel like you're going to drown because people are just like
Swimming
kicking
over you?
Yeah.
Oh, you feel like your fecal matter someone's trying to
I
extract.
think you're going to die. And I swear, I overexerted myself so much in like the first leg of the swim. It was like just out and around a buoy in a lake. But I swam so hard, so scared that I got out. My body was in shock, and I had to go into a porta potty.
Oh,
and I was in there. I mean, just basically, just my body was just because I was shocked myself.
Well, we call it a battle crap.
Oh, I swear.
It has a name.
It's called a battle
You're
crap.
taking a battle
Before a big competition, you know, you see everybody just running to the bathroom to take your battle crap.
I was in there,
God.
and I was in there for a long time. By the point where I came out, they were picking up cones. like they were. I'm getting on my mountain bike at that time. And they're like, "Oh, you're still in this?" I'm like, "Yeah,
I
yeah."
had to
They're
go to
pointing me the
bathroom.
way. But what I noticed about the mini triathlons is that not everybody was the Iron Man triathlete. There
Right.
were people all shapes, sizes, and
So you're not intimidated.
It was pretty much a day of working out. You're going to go work out anyway. You have to have a fun activity. And this, instead of just doing swimming and bike and running, all these other things that you put together it sounds like
Frank,
great.
the great thing about the Rose Bowl, I mean, it's iconic. They've had 95 Rose Bowl. I think there's like 2 Super Bowls there. You actually get to run through the players' tunnel like Reggie Bush did, like Well, I was going to say OJ, but I don't know if that's a great example. Policia, OJ, run.
Right. Maybe you'll run faster.
But you got to run through there like UCLA Bruins do. You get to go inside the Rose Bowl, which now seats 94,000 people. Normally, it's packed. On that day, the Gladiator Rock and Run owns it. And I think we have one called Stairway to Heaven, where you go up and down the stairs, and we play one of the classical great songs of all time, Stairway to Heaven, as you're doing that. So it's a blast. How often do you actually get to see inside the Rose Bowl? Get to drink beer with your friends, get to have a great time, get to challenge yourself, get to be gladiator.
And a kick-ass medal.
And all for a good cause. You're not just there just goofballing around. You're, raising money for autism.
Yeah, and what you were saying.
You can't wear that yet.
Can I get the Sierra Nevada? I'm beat.
Yeah, and you ask who comes to this, and it's, elite athletes, but it's also just a lot of groups. We get tons of groups. Like there's this one group, Team SISU, who brings out 50 people. Weeple Army brings out 50 people. So, I mean, these guys come and they bring tons of people. We also, because I love CrossFit, we have a special CrossFit Battle of the Box Wave. So CrossFit gyms are...
is that when you're doing the box jumps and all that? Is that what
No, a gym, we in the jargon within the communities, you call your gym a box.
Okay.
So we have a special wave where we put different gyms against each other where it's only for CrossFit athletes. So you got to go hurry up and go join whatever
How many people
gym.
belong to your box, Heidi?
Just one.
Just one?
Just one.
Low membership?
Only one. There used to be more, but only just
Lifetime
one.
Membership?
Yeah. Wow. What's your CrossFit?
I go to CrossFit Horsepower in Studio City. We got a lot of great coaches out there. It's a great place.
So if I say, hey, I think I'm going to try a CrossFit class, go to that one?
Yeah, go there.
Where are you based?
Encino.
Oh, definitely come to CrossFit Horsepower. You can be my guest anytime.
Okay, great.
We got Laura, we got Dan, we got Sean, we got Andrea Egger, one of the top competitors in the world there. You come, you're hanging out with me.
Oh, my God.
I live too far away. I'm all the way up in West Hills.
Yeah, that's your excuse.
There's Valley CrossFit, which is great.
Yeah, see? He knows people. He knows people.
No, but look, it's an hour. It's an hour. You go for 1 hour and you get your workout on. And the whole idea behind it is you work at higher levels of intensity. When you work at those high levels of intensity, your body releases growth hormone and testosterone. Exactly.
A battle crap.
Exactly, a battle crap. But I mean, look, if I'm in okay shape.
Yeah, Dan.
Yeah.
And
You are. I've got my phone has been going off. I got text messages going single ? So
but
yeah,
look at you. No, CrossFit has made a huge difference, and I'll shut up about it because people say it's like drink the Kool-Aid.
Well, it is true. When people get into it, it is. I follow Bob Harper on Instagram and Twitter, and he's got Skull CrossFit. I mean, he is every day. It's a picture of what he's doing, and it is a religion to people. That's why I'm kind of afraid to get into it. Because I'd be like, I'm going to be
so committed to it.
Yeah.
Well, we can just test out our skills through an obstacle course. All of us can. The Gladiator Rock and Run, September 28th at the world-famous Rose Bowl. Go to gladiatorrockandrun.com. Now, when it's rock and run, it's the N, rockandrun.com. And it's all to raise money, talk about curing autism. And
are you guys
having fun?
Are you guys running? I want to know.
Yeah.
Are you guys
I'm
really
committed. I'm completely committed.
What time? Because they have waves every half hour. Start 9:30. No, because people may want to come run with you guys.
Yeah, we should establish our time.
Is it 9:30, 10, 10:30, 11?
I will say this: I'm up for anything. I'm an early bird, so it doesn't matter to me. I can go at 7:30. I can go at 9.
She's up for anything.
I'm up for anything. Send me through the tube steak. I don't care.
Let's do
whatever it's called.
No, you don't send you through the tube steak. You get tube steak.
I got you.
Send her on the tube steak.
So we have a little fun. Tube steak is one of our obstacles.
Okay.
Yeah, some guy named Dan Nitro Clark named these things. And
oh, really?
Yeah. I like to have a good time. So
okay.
It's a challenge, but you're doing tube steak.
Right. We'll figure out what time we're going to go, and then we'll announce it because, I want people to come play with us. Sounds like a blast.
Thank you so much, Dan, for coming in. Anytime you want to come back, promote anything. Oh my God! Now we got to do this CrossFit thing. Now we have to.
Well, yeah. If I get to go, he gets to show me the ropes the first time.
I know.
I'm in.
No, it's like put it this way.
I want you to go. Hey, Heidi, nice snatch.
Nice.
That's my goal. That is my goal to get Dan Clark.
Have you ever parachuted? Have you jumped out of a plane?
No.
Okay, the first time you jump out of a plane, like at least I did tandem jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
He's done it.
And the cool thing about it is you're jumping out of a plane. The bad thing about it is you got a guy strapped on your back with his, the whole way down.
Yeah,
but when we
yeah.
do CrossFit, I want you to think of that tandem jump, and I will be strapped on your back, honey.
Oh.
All the way down.
All the way down.
With this thing right there.
All right, and I'll be wearing my spandex.
I can't wait.
Thank you, Dan Nitro Clark. Be sure gladiatorrockandrun.com. We will let you know when we're going to go out there and run, and come out and run with us. It's going to be an awesome time.
That was just a little sample of the Heidi and Frank Show on 95.5 KLOS. Now, to get the show in its entirety, on demand, and if you want to watch the show, we webcast it every day, all you have to do is go to HeidiandFrank.com and become a premium package member. Do it right now.